Welcome to another episode of Lavish Anthology. If you enjoy this type of content, then subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you never miss out on any of our latest and greatest uploads. As well as maintaining opulent lifestyles, the Saudi monarchy has been pumping its extensive wealth into fueling the Middle East wars. Saudi Arabia's ruling royal family has a net worth of about 1.4 trillion, which is 16 times more than that of the British royal family. The ruling monarchy draws most of its income from vast oil reserves that were founded 75 years ago, changing the country's fortune and making the House of Saud the richest family on earth. According to the House of Saud, the wealth of 1.4 trillion belongs to nearly 15,000 royal family members who live in lavish palaces. State-owned oil company Saudi Aramco, which is among the world's most valuable and profitable companies, constitutes the backbone of the sprawling royal family's fortune. The family is renowned for maintaining an enviable lifestyle, which has come under severe criticism on several occasions for being wastefully extravagant and full of pomposity. With the controversial elevation of Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, to the position of crown prince, the past few years have been rocky for the family. MBS arrested several of his family members, including his first cousins, in what appears to be a power struggle, playing out along the margins of cruelty and cajolery, mirroring the fictional book and TV series Game of Thrones. But the culture of extravagant and reckless spending thrives amidst the politics of ambition and vengeance. From spending hundreds of millions on lavish luxuries such as super yachts and private jets, to fueling wars in the Middle East, here's a glimpse of the ruling family's life: unbridled luxury. From gold-studded super yachts and private jets and palaces, to furniture made of gold. The royal family even uses tissue paper plucked from gold-plated tissue dispensers. In 2017, the 34-year-old Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, also known as MBS, spent $450.3 million for Leonardo da Vinci's 500-year-old painting Salvator Mundi, purchasing it through a proxy. The sale of the painting, which is known as Jesus Christ, was a record for an art auction. The prince had paid over $300 million for the Chateau Louis XIV, located in France, called the world's most expensive home by Fortune magazine. The chateau has 10 bedrooms, indoor and outdoor pools, together with a cinema, a wine cellar, and a moat with transparent underwater chamber. I'm a rich person and not a poor person. I'm not Gandhi or Mandela. I'm a member of the ruling family that existed for hundreds of years before the founding of Saudi Arabia, MBS told CBS over his spending and personal life. World's biggest arms buyer. Saudi Arabia is by far the largest military spender in the Middle East, according to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, SIPRI. It is known as the biggest arms importer in the world, spending tens of billions of dollars. Saudi rulers spent an estimated total of $67.6 billion in 2018, where the country led a coalition which is fueling an ongoing civil war in Yemen, fueling war in Yemen and destabilizing the Middle East. In 2015, Saudi Arabia, together with the UAE, launched a military campaign in the poorest Arab state, ostensibly aimed at restoring the rule of the Yemeni government, which had been forced to flee the country in the face of Houthi rebels. Despite overwhelming air power, after 5 years of conflict, the alliance has failed to capture much of the country from the Houthis, with the rebels still in control of the capital, Sana'a. Not satisfied with just expelling the Houthis, the UAE has also backed separatists in the south in their bid to secure a state free of Yemeni government control. Due in part to the intervention by the Gulf states, Yemen is on the brink of starvation and faces a cholera crisis. Since the conflict escalated in March of 2015, around 2 million children under 5 years old are suffering from acute malnutrition and require treatment. Over 100,000 people have been killed in the civil war in Yemen, including civilians killed by Saudi airstrikes. Dark history of abducting members of the royal family. The oil-rich monarchy has seen several internal tussles within the family over the years. There has been lots of evidence that missing members of Saudi Arabia's royal family have been kidnapped and abducted from other countries and brought back to Riyadh. Historically, Saudi officials have denied all accusations about the fate of missing princesses, and others have been accused of abducting. Killings of Jamal Khashoggi, The prominent Saudi journalist Kamal Khashoggi was killed by Saudi agents inside the kingdom's consulate in Istanbul in October of 2018. After months of denial, Raid admitted that Khashoggi was killed inside the Saudi consulate and announced an arrest warrant for 18 individuals that allegedly were involved in the crime. However, a report by Human Rights Watch (HRW) states the statements appear to be designed to insulate Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman from further scrutiny over the murder. The CIA in November briefed the White House that Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman ordered the killing. The CIA's finding, first reported by the Washington Post, is the most definitive U.S. assessment to date, tying Saudi Arabia's de facto ruler directly to the killing. The U.S. Senate also accepted the resolution on December 13th that holds Crown Prince Mohammed responsible for killing Khashoggi. And with that, we've reached the end of this video, all about the trillionaire lifestyle of the Saudi prince. If you enjoyed this video and found it interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content just like this.